Hello everyone, this is day 2 of Week of Game Development on Khan Academy. Today, our current tutorial will be menu design, and that's where we create the background and the title and all the other buttons in the menu. So let's just get started. So this game is going to be a dodge game, so we're going to put a title that says dodge game right up above the buttons. So I'm going to go into global functions and find a new function called title. And then in here I'm going to just put a simple text command and say dodge game. And for the X and Y positions, the X will be 200 because that's the center, and the Y will be about 100, and we can adjust it from there. So then we'll go down to scenes, and put in title. We'll call it the title function, and then we'll put fill to it so we can actually see it. Call the title function in the home function. And there's our title. So the next thing we're going to do is get a good font. Let's put it right. Text font. And we're going to use the font Arial Black. I should put create font in here. Okay, and now we're going to create the background. So I'm going to write function background. And in here, I'm going to write the background command. Have it set 255. And then I'm going to go down here and set this to BG so that we can see what we're doing. And it's a white background. So in this background, we're going to make something like grass on the bottom of the page. So I'm going to write fill 02550, which is colorful green. And I'm going to put a fill command up here so that the title stays black. I'm going to write no stroke. And then I'm going to write rect -1 350, then 401 and 51. And up here we defined that rect mode equals center. So I kind of wrote it so that rect mode was as if rect mode was corner. So I'm going to fix that. So this should be 200, and this should increase to right here. Then I'm going to change the background to yellow because that looks better. Or deep blue, I don't know. Let's see. There we go. And then we'll add sun to it. So we'll say ellipse 0, 0, 100, 100. And color it yellow, of course. So that looks like a pretty decent background. It doesn't need to be too fancy, just something different than a solid color. And then I'm going to rename the text inside this button to play, because that's what you would generally see. And that's a pretty simple menu design. Like, if you're making a simple game like this, that's really all you need. But what I'm going to add to this is a little round circle that says fork in it. And anyone can click on that and view my subpage. So what I'll do is I'll go to global functions and write function logo xy. Then I'm going to write fill, this is plain red. And before that I'm going to write push matrix so we can rotate it. And then pop matrix at the bottom. And I'm going to write ellipse xy 2020. The size will be 20 pixels. And then I'll write fill 100 00 for a darker red. And I'll put an arc in it for like half of the circle. And this I will write xy 2020 1 and 180. So let's call this so we can see what it's like so far. Oh shoot, I put it in the scenes. I'll put it in the global functions quick. There we go. And then I will call it right here, logo. Now we can't really see it. So, that's because it's set at 0. We never put the perimeters in. So I'm going to put it in the left bottom corner. So I'm going to increase the X and increase the Y. I'm going to put this to exactly 20, or actually 40. And then I actually don't really like the size of this, so I'll put it to 50 instead. There we go. And then we'll rotate this to about negative 45. Then we'll put this to 135. And then we'll rotate everything. Actually, first we're going to write translate X and Y. And it disappeared. So we're going to put 0, 0, 0, 0 for those. Because it's translating X and Y. And then I'll write the rotate, which we'll have animated. I'm going to write 0 plus 20 times sine frame count times 3. Now it looks like it's rotating. So then we'll put a little bit of text in it. I'm going to write my name, Fork, so I'm going to write fill 255. I'm going to write text fork, then 0, 0, and that's way too big, so we're going to decrease the size. Text size 10. A little bigger than that. There we go. That looks pretty decent. And now we're going to add the code where you click on it, the sub page link from it. So we'll go down to scene management. And we can see that the logo is at X40 and Y360, so we're going to copy that and paste it in a comment below so we can see what they are. And then we'll write if mouse X is more than 40 and mouse X is less than 40 plus 50, which is 90. And I'll write and mouse Y is more than 360 and mouse Y is less than 360 plus 50, which is 410. And then we'll write print line forks subpage colon. And then I'll put the link to my subpage right in there. Alright, so it didn't work, and my problem is that I wrote this code as if the ellipse was at ellipse mode center or corner. So I'm going to rewrite this. So I'm going to say 40 minus 25, which is 50 divided by 0. And then I'll write 90 minus 25, and 360 minus 25, and 410 minus 25. And now it should work. Yep, it works. So if I click outside of it, it doesn't do anything. But if I click in it, in the ellipse, it works. So now, and we can test the link and go to the subpage, and it all works. There's my subpage. Alright, so we're pretty much done with the menu design. The next episode will be on the how screen and the leaderboard scene, and that's why we haven't added those buttons yet. So that'll be the next episode, and I'll see you in the next episode. Later.